Hey friends, how are we doing? Welcome to this week's YouTube video. We are going to be discussing the Anahata chakra today, the heart chakra. If you were here last week, you will know that we went through the base chakras, the bottom three chakras, and I really would advise watching that video first, because no matter how much healing and work you do on these top chakras, if the foundation has not been set, if the stories are not being built on unshakable self-worth and unshakable trust, then it doesn't matter what we do up here. It's never going to be long lasting. It's never going to be permanent. So if you haven't already checked that video out, go and check it out. It is a long one, but it does comprise all three chakras. But without further ado, let's move on to this week's topic, which is the Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. Enjoy. So next on our chakra tour is the Anahata chakra and the heart chakra, and when it is working and functioning and spinning well, it allows us to really lead with our heart, make decisions based in love. When we have some blockages there, it means that sometimes we are feeling really insecure, we're worried about what other people think too much, we allow other people's opinions to change our ways, to change our truth. We're not in our authentic power, we're not connected to our authentic truth. Although it looks just like insecurity or a little bit of too much care of what other people think, it's actually at the bottom of the iceberg. It's all unresolved grief that is stored in the heart space. And this grief is not anything new. It's come probably all the way back from childhood, from you trying to get the attention of a parent of some kind, and it stayed and created a pattern in your life, because trying to get the attention of anyone and fighting for it is a losing game, right? We give our power away when we are asking to be recognized by someone else's truth, when we haven't recognized our own truth, right? We really need to be connected to our authentic expression, and that comes from our heart. And when we are not living in flow with that space, or when there are blockages, then we become slave to the opinions of others. We tend to keep our mouths shut. We tend to doubt ourselves. We have a bit of an aversion to the feeling of love, like it makes us cringe a little bit. We might be practicing arguments in front of the mirror, be like continuing this idea that life hurts or love hurts, and just hating ourselves a little bit, you know? So when we have blockages in the Anahata chakra, what it can look like is being a slave to other people's opinions. It can look like valuing other people's truths more than your own truth, to the point that you're like thinking about a conversation you're going to have with someone, rehearsing that, knowing how they're going to react, a conversation or an argument, right? You'll be thinking about, okay, this is what they're going to say, this is what they're going to see, so this is what I'm going to say. Also, almost having like a rehearsed personality, and like having a fear to share your own story. It can look like not believing when people tell you they love you. It can look like cringing around the idea of love, and just a lot of self-hatred that stops you owning your authentic voice. This is a really powerful one, the Anahata chakra, that we do in the trauma repair course, because when we really tap into that unresolved grief and we allow ourselves to sit with it and be with it, there's so much love that comes out underneath that isn't just about romantic love, but just about how we lead our life, the decisions we make. It can affect business, it can affect friendships, it can just affect the relationship with yourself. But it's like this tap, this lid that comes unscrewed, and it just pours out in a beautiful, abundant flow. Okay, and that is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this week's video about the Anahata chakra, about the heart chakra. I hope it has added to your knowledge about the chakras. As I mentioned at the beginning, it is super important that you begin your work in the base 3. So if you haven't watched the previous week's video, please do begin your chakra journey there. And please let me know if it resonates with you in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can get notifications about when I post new videos. Do join my newsletter community community where I send out healing reflections, astrological insights, and just helpful transmissions to help you through this period. I also have a form below where we can book a time slot and work one-to-one together, as well as my social media. So please do stay in contact. Have a lovely week. Bye. Mwah.